Has it ever happened to you that you're talking to someone, but you have the feeling that you really can't reach his heart? You don't feel it. It's all very logical, very rational, but without any emotion, without creating a connection. You know that feeling?
Yes, of course. You stay on the surface, you see the person, you communicate with them, but you can't really get close. You can't get close to that place where souls truly connect. You don't feel anything, and you perceive that the other person is, so to speak, cold, distant, emotionless. And that coldness is perceived. It's as if the words are right, but they lack soul. That emotional distance, that lack of connection, leaves us with a feeling of emptiness. We realize that the conversation is not just an exchange of ideas, it is a meeting of hearts.
And that is precisely what makes relationships so difficult many times. I have a spiritual teacher who always says you are all very blessed with your minds, although he unfortunately doesn't mean it as a compliment. Today we learn to trust our mind more than our heart, but God speaks to us through our hearts, through our feelings, and God's dwelling place is in our hearts, in our souls. If we don't take this into account and focus only on reason, we may miss out on many things, especially that part in which God wants to communicate with us.
Yes, because many times we don't really listen either. We hear the words, but not their essence. We are so focused on the rational, on responding quickly, on giving our opinion, that we forget to stop and feel. We focus on the phrases, but not in the tone of the soul that pronounces them. And so the conversation becomes superficial, without space for the other person to truly feel heard. We are all connected to God. Our hearts are united with Him. And if we don't listen with our hearts, we miss much of what the other person truly wants to convey to us. It's as if God were speaking to us through that person, and we couldn't hear Him because of the noise in our minds.
I think one of the great advantages of truly communicating from the heart is that we would stop hurting others, because by truly feeling the other, we would stop before saying or doing anything that could hurt them. The heart is the dwelling place of God, and God is unconditional love. If we manage to communicate more and more from that love, our relationships will change from the roots.
This means that we must learn to open our hearts again, first to receive the unconditional love of God, and then to open it up to others as well. When our heart is full of love, it is also connected to God. How do we open both our hearts and stay connected to Him? We have found that prayers and meditation will help us a lot on this path. On our channel, you will find a wide variety of them, and if you have a special wish, please write it in the comments.